Welcome back to another day of living in the new house. The delivery has arrived. I was expecting another truck to arrive with the crane. Turns out it was just a bloke in a van this time because I hadn't ordered enough to go on a truck. So they've dumped all the stuff on the drive now, the plasterboard. So we've got to get that moved in on my lunch break because it shouldn't rain today, but the clouds I don't trust around here. If one shower and we could potentially end up ruining that plasterboard, so we need to get all of that in. Good news is the floorboards that arrived actually look okay. They don't look too warped, bent or cracked, at least the ones on the outside of the packs, which is good. The not so good part is that the plasterboard, the order they're delivered to be, the aquaboards are on the top of the pile, which means they're going to be on the bottom of the pile when I move them. And I need those ones first, so I'm going to be a little bit savvy how I bring those in and stack them, because I want to make sure that at the top of the stack we don't end up having to move a load of plasterboard when we come to do the bathroom, because the first boards need to go back in the bathroom are the moisture panels, so they need to go on from there. So we're going to crack on with that in a second, but just a bit of an update on the plastering ability. That was all the bonding ability. That has gone in pretty well. Now you'll notice on here there is a bit of a crack forming here. Now, this is what I was talking about the other day where I've just layered too much in, and I didn't really want to do that on this. But unfortunately, the easiest way to fill it was to do that. So I need to work out a better way of actually producing layers inside of here. So we're going to keep an eye on that crack and see how bad it forms. I suspect it's probably going to continue to get worse as it dries. We may end up having to scrape some of that out and then just do another layer on it regardless. So I think adding to the tools list of things, we want to buy like a smaller pallet blade. Just to get in those gaps a little bit easier to help make the layers up, because that was so deep, and that's like probably like 30 mil of bonding in there, and you're only supposed to do like 11 at a time tops. So not really ideal, but we'll keep an eye on that as it dries off. We're going to go move that plasterboard in, and then we're going to get back to work and then get on with some more activities this afternoon. Plasterboard in, back to work. We have been out shopping and I have bought more tools yet again, or more things yet again. We have bought Clean Spirit, which is supposedly a non-petroleum based version of White Spirit. Not used it before, we'll see how that goes. We've bought Methylated Spirit for cleaning stuff. We've bought some smaller palette knives for trying to get in and out the backs of cracks and filling the gaps in with plaster. A smaller paintbrush, because that giant one's not doing us any favours. And we have also spent quite a lot of money, £70, on a Marshalltown finishing plastering trowel, because this is supposed to be really high quality, really good reviews, and it's going to give us best finished. So that's what that looks like there as well. I've also ordered the thermostat and had a call with the electrician, who reckons he may be able to be here on Tuesday next week, so that's a week today. If not Friday, to actually get that fitted. So we should be able to get some hot water back on, which is good. Now, I've been doing a bit of research as well, looking at the best way to fill in around these pipes. And the whole, I didn't want to use expanding foam. Turns out expanding foam is probably the best thing to do. So what happens is when the pipes have hot water running through them, the pipes expand obviously, and then that then causes, if you put plaster straight over it, it causes it to crack, which leaves us a few issues. So what they're saying is actually better to fill the whole void around the pipe with expanding foam, and then just skim over the top of it, basically. The expanding foam I've got does actually say that on the can, it can be used for that. It says it can be used for filling in wire chasing as well, so maybe it's even better to have a go at filling in some of the deeper chasing with a bit of expanding foam as well, and then put the plaster over it. So what I think I'm going to do this afternoon is all the accessible chasing bits that we've got now, I'm just going to go through and start cleaning those up and prepping them. Mainly upstairs. I am thinking about doing the downstairs as well, but I've got to fill in like all the cracked plaster around the top where I removed all the coving way back in a much earlier episode. I've got to fill all that in as well. I kind of want to do all that at the same time, so maybe a bit challenged doing that while we've got stuff in the living room. But I think that's going to be the main job today, doing some cleaning, and then I may potentially do another bit of filling in, or at least get the expanding foam in around the pipes along the way. So let's crack on with that. Well, that was absolutely not what I intended to do this afternoon. I did clean the channeling upstairs and got that prepped ready for expanding foam, and then I thought, oh, I'll just clean down here, and then I ended up chasing out more cables that I found from here. There is a couple of items I still need to check. So this wall had quite a lot of stuff on it originally. It had the weird dot light, which is now in the bathroom. It's got this thermostat, which I'm pretty sure can go now, but I just want to confirm that with the plumber and the electrician before I go ahead and remove that. Then that can come off the wall. Had the old light switch here, which has now been replaced by this one, which has got all the cables in there. Had an old plug socket down there, which we're not putting back in. And there's 2 phone lines there as well. Now, I don't know whether those are going to stay or not. Ideally, I do want them to go, and if I do have to keep one, then they can go in the downstairs. So I'll check that one with James just before I go ahead and knock those off and get chasing those out. But that wall is getting much, much cleaner. Well, I say cleaner. It's got holes in it, but it's getting much, much cleaner now. So we've done that little bit of job now. I think the last thing I want to do before I go to bed is actually do that expanding foam piece around those pipes which I spoke about. One of them is in the back bedroom. I'll do that one first, just in case the expanding foam, I can't remember if it's got a smell to it or not. If it does, then I won't do the one in the bedroom until later. So we don't have to sleep with any fumes in the bedroom or anything else like that. But yeah, another job down. I can see why the trades guys use the applicator nozzles, because like the flow coming out of that was so rapid I just couldn't control it. So that's massively overfull. I'm hoping it's going to adhere better. As always, the stuff I did second is better than the stuff I did in the first one. So we're going to have that set off, and hopefully it fills the cavities we need it to fill, and then we can come back and look at plastering over it tomorrow. So yeah. Well, we've made some progress. We've got some stuff ordered today. Tomorrow, I've got to go down to the site further away from work again, so I'm going to lose a little bit more time. But now, once I've got some confirmations on those chasings downstairs, hopefully we can then start filling in some more of that chasing as well. So I really am keen to get on with getting that done now. We've got plenty of holes we need to fill. We're making more holes as we go as well. So yeah, we've got plenty to get on with. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. Oh, the other thing I need to do, ADHD, Ryan kicking in. I need to go, I need to contact my dad to see if he can help me get the long lengths of timber for this. So I need to contact him and see if he's free one afternoon so I can use his longer car to get down to Wicks and get those extra long bits of wood. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please do consider subscribing, and we will catch you all in tomorrow's vlog.